Hey, what's going on, Capricorn? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you back to the House of Luminance. Capricorn, let's go ahead and slide right on into your love message. What's going on for love in Capricorn, or for Capricorn? This is for the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venuses, as well as anyone who is connected to a Capricorn and you're here watching, okay? This could all be for you. Of course, if it's not, then, okay. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. What are the energies for love and romance for Capricorn? What's going on? Whenever they're guided to see this message. Okay, let's get one more shuffle and then let's get it out. All right. So we have a proposal. Oh, well, all right. All right. So for many of you, Capricorn, during this time, or I don't know, you may be seeing or you may be feeling like, you may be getting ready to pop the question. You may be getting ready to, you may be feeling like somebody's about to pop the question, right? Like the question. It also could just mean there's a turning point in the relationship where things get a little bit more committed. There's some sort of proposal being made. It doesn't necessarily have to be for marriage, but it could just be maybe you guys are ready to take the next step in your relationship, whatever that means, because not everybody's goal is marriage, right? All right, so under the deck we have Book of Love. So yeah, this is your story. This is your story, Capricorn. This doesn't have to be anybody else's story. This doesn't have to be like anybody else's uh, relationship you know, that you know. It may not feel traditional in any way, whatever that means to you, Capricorn. This is a very, like, the energy is very just you and them. It's like y'all's own little bubble. Y'all are writing y'all's own story together. Okay, so then we have chemistry. Okay, we also have flighty, and then we have electric touch, and then golden memories. All right, so Book of Love, we have chemistry, flighty, and then we have electric touch. So interestingly enough, Capricorn, it feels like this isn't the first time you've connected with this person. Maybe earlier, or you know, so at some point in the past, however long they may have been, you may have had already connected with this person, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. It feels like it maybe didn't work out because one person in the connection maybe got cold feet, or they froze up when things were really starting to warm up, really. And it feels like maybe this is another chance to be able to have something beautiful. And I think that Capricorn, I think that you get the opportunity to. Okay. Now, if this is maybe where this isn't the second time around for somebody, maybe this feels as though, maybe you, Capricorn, feel as though you're a little nervous because maybe you feel a little undeserving. But no, Capricorn, that's just a negative thought. That maybe just rather that's just an intrusive thought. And I feel like you're more than ready to have this. Like, you deserve this. This person makes you feel magnetic, right? Y'all are drawn to one another. And you also may even experience that with this person, Capricorn, a lot, where when y'all are around each other, you may like give each other little shocks. I I feel like sometimes that can be really annoying when you're like, oh, why do we keep shocking each other? But yeah, it really feels like there's sparks between y'all. Okay, and it's a very unique situation that fits y'all, right? Or maybe it also feels like y'all are in some sort of, like, y'all have like a really niche type interest that y'all share. And so that's where the beauty of the relationship falls as well. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this last shuffle, and then let's see what else is out here for Capricorn in this energy with the tarot. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so we have this happening pretty soon, okay? Where this person is really like about to move in. They're about to take some action, and they're about to move in to make some sort of communication. It feels like they're about to make a decision on you, or they're about to take action on you. about something. Okay, so maybe this person could be like planning something. All right. I also get the feeling that this person is like they're not hoping or they're not thinking that they're going to be rejected, but they are prepared for it. They are wearing this armor, so it's like they are prepared to take a blow, but I don't feel like this person is counting on them, having to take a blow or having to be rejected. But again, it could feel like that a little bit, especially if you're a little bit nervous. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is a very fair person. This person feels as though I feel like they're good with money, okay, or you help them manage their money very well. This person feels very balanced when it comes to their responsibilities, okay, like they're able to make time for you as well as the other things that they are, obligated to do. This person is not afraid to share the balance of control in the relationship. And what I mean by that is that they're not afraid to allow you to shine in the areas where you shine. And then, vice versa. The Two of Wands. Okay, so Capricorn, somebody, maybe even you, but someone here in the relationship has identified that this is the person that I want to be with. This is the person that I want to have a new beginning with. This is the person that I want to like start down the road. I feel like it's like a fork in the path, and they're choosing like I could be with Capricorn, or I could continue to be single and keep searching. And they're like, no, I'm choosing the Capricorn way. Yeah, it feels very much so like that. Okay, so oh yes, the offer. Now we have the Knight of Cups. Yes, they're ready to make an offer to you, Capricorn. They are ready to show up for you. Again, like I said, they've been planning some sort of action to take towards your direction. They've been suiting themselves up. They're not hoping that, or they're not expecting to get rejected, but they're prepared for to get rejected. Hopefully you don't reject them, Capricorn. But yeah, like this person's like even the temperament in the way that they even make this gesture towards you, it feels very balanced. It doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel forced. All right, under the deck, we have the Knight of. Well, I've got all of these knights. Goodness, Capricorn, do you have multiple suitors? We have the Nine of Pentacles showing up now. So, do you have like multiple suitors, like multiple people who are possibly interested in getting to know you? And then there's at least one person that's ready to take action on you now. One person that actually feels really, really like deeply for you, and then another person who, they may like you, but I don't think they're necessarily taking any action on you. That could be it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. There's something interesting. There's something interesting here about this reading regarding these three knights. These could be just like I said, three different people that show up in your message, or this could be just the energy of the one person, right? Where it feels as though things like y'all took y'all's time in the relationship in the beginning, right? Y'all took y'all's time. Y'all took time for things to grow. Also like I said, y'all had other obligations or other things that y'all had to devote energy to as well. So maybe it couldn't grow this relationship as fast. All right. Maybe at one point this person, lost you at one point and they don't want to lose you again. Okay. And so now they're actually ready to take action towards you and confess their love for you as well. So it could be either way. I do feel like it's more strongly that way, but it also could be three separate people as well. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So yeah, there is a moment of honesty, a moment of truth, a moment of clarity. All right. Where it's like someone says like, hey, when I know, I know. And with Capricorn, I know that that's where I want to go. right? Is the energy that I feel there. So someone's about to communicate that truth to you. Somebody's really about to get off of their chest, like how you make them feel and their intentions moving forward with you. Okay, and again, it does feel like maybe you had been kind of waiting on this energy from this person, or things have just been kind of slowly progressing up to this point, and then now, boom, here's the action, here's the honesty, here's the the grand gesture, Capricorn. The lovers, yeah, the moment of choice. The moment of choice. When somebody says, yep, Capricorn's my person, I know I've been divinely guided to them. It's like they want to make this, someone does want to like ask you to marry them and make this union, official under God. Okay. Okay. So now we have the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups energy, it does feel like when it feels like at this from this moment forth, it's like you kind of leave everything else behind. Nothing else ever mattered anymore. Anything else that you experienced, any heartaches, things that you had to walk away from in the past, those things go out of the door because now you can only see the future that you have with this person. Okay. We do have the Five of Pentacles energy here. Okay, so with the Five of Pentacles energy, I do get this feeling that this person is not a stranger to struggle. Okay, so this person understands the struggle. This person understands what it looks like to have to go without. And I feel like with you, they feel like it feels like they've been without you, right, in their life, and they want to remedy that. Okay. I'm also hearing that it feels like there was some sort of generous thing that was done for them by you, Capricorn, that happened in the past, and then it's like they're repaying you that now with this beautiful proposal of something, progressing to another level, to so to speak. Okay. We do have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords energy, I don't feel like it's anything bad. I feel like with the Ten of Swords energy, there's this feeling of, it kind of goes along with this flighty energy here. Like it feels like very self-sabotagey. Okay. But I think that's just maybe just all in your mind, of course. You are going to have to put those thoughts, like you're going to have to kill off those thoughts literally to move forward in this. Like I said, you're going to have to leave that behind. Okay. Yeah, because this is a dream come true. It's the Nine of Cups. So this is definitely what you've been wanting, what you've been praying for. This person actually sees you as someone who would be very well off even without them, right? This person, it doesn't feel like this person completes you. It feels like you have come to this healed space within yourself, which is why really, it's really beautiful of you to be able to leave those past worries behind and then move forward here with this person who really wants you and who really wants to move forward with you and who you really want as well. And the chemistry, like I said, the chemistry between y'all two is it's off the charts. Okay, the chemistry between y'all two is off the charts here. Okay, but the connection that y'all have is very, very unique. Very unique, very personal to y'all. It's very non-traditional to, maybe how other people's, love stories form, right? So much so that, like I said, if it happened before or if y'all had met before in the past, it maybe didn't even feel like it was going to get off the ground for whatever reason in the past, because someone was either very much not in tune with their own truth, or they had maybe even given up on love in a certain way. But now all of that gets to be left in the past as they move forward with you, Capricorn. So I really love this energy here. This 3 nights, though, is getting me. This 3 nights is getting me. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to see. Let's see, we got 8, 9, 10. So there's some progression there here, 8, 9, 10. All right. See you later.